What's going on, guys? It's your boy Press from Fresh Fitness. I wanted to bring you guys a long form content video. So yeah, just gonna be trying to do something new on this channel, trying to bring you guys a lot of value, a lot of advice. It would really help me out if you guys dropped a like, drop a comment, subscribe, just so I can keep popping out these videos, okay? But first, I wanna show you guys something. Take a look at this. Yes, sir. This is the brand new Fresh Fitness Gym version 2. I got the brand new squat rack. It is a full cage squat rack. I also got the dual pulley system attached, which is pretty dope as well. Got the mirrors set up, got a dope little setup there with some lighting, as well as some really cool rubber flooring, not to fuck up the floor, with every single attachment that I need. So yeah, pretty dope. I'm super excited about this. I got the weights coming in a few days, so we will be able to get in some dope ass lifts real soon. Now that we got the camera set up, I thought what better place to record my first video on this channel other than the brand new Fresh Fitness gym setup. So as you guys see in the title of the video, we're gonna be talking about the Fresh Fitness philosophy. So what is the Fresh Fitness philosophy, you might be asking? Well, this is basically my journey through health, fitness, life, everything, basically over the past 10 years, what I have learned, especially through my bachelor's degree in kinesiology and my personal training certification through NASM. So what I figured out through over the past 10 years is that there's a lot of bullshit information out there, especially around the health, fitness, nutrition, around all of those things. So what did I figure out? I figured out 99% of who you are comes down to these 3 things. And if you lock in these 3 things, that becomes 99% of who you are. So if you master those, you are going to become the master of your life. You guys may be asking and wondering, what are these 3 things? The 3 things are nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle. 99% of who you are comes down to, do you have these 3 things locked in and dialed? Like I said, these are pretty easy concepts, but here's the problem. These things are fucking hard to master, and most people never master 1, let alone all 3. So how do we do this then? How do we overcome these obstacles and become the master of these 3 pillars? And before we get into step 1 on how to attack this, I want to go over a different topic real quick, because this topic is going to dictate step 2 and step 3 of the system. And I just said it, system. That's what we're going to be talking about. So what is a system? So a system is a repeatable, proven success plan. But here's the kicker, it's one that works. So a lot of people think they have really good systems in place. So the truth is, you might think that they're good systems, but in hindsight, they're bad systems. Systems is how the body works, it's how the world works, it's how the universe operates. So a system is mandatory, especially to master the 3 pillars that we're going to talk about. And here's the thing, you already have systems in place. In your life, you already have these systems. But the question you must ask yourself is, are these good systems or are these bad systems? And a good system is, like I said, you're seeing consistent, repeatable results. That is the system that works. It is AKA a good system. And the opposite is true for the bad system. You're not seeing results. It's not working. You're doing the same shit over and over and not seeing results. That's a bad system. And most people have bad systems already in place without even realizing it. So step 1 is going to be awareness. You need to be aware that you have a problem, you know? And it may not necessarily be a problem, but you may just have a bad system in place. And nobody knows you better than you. So you need to ask yourself, are these good systems? Are these bad systems? And you need to have these conversations with yourself. So step 1 is awareness. And this leads us into step 2. This is either tweaking those bad habits, changing them, transforming them into good ones, or creating new habits, ones that set you up for success. And the truth is, you need to start slow. What you need to start on are the 3 pillars. The nutrition, the exercise, the lifestyle portions. Because like I said, don't focus on anything else, and if you master those 3 things, you will control your life. You will be the best version of yourself. So just focus on these 3 things. Start tweaking things, start noticing things, start tracking these things. Because how do you know whether something's working if you're not tracking? You don't. That's the thing. So you start tracking and see, okay, is this thing making me better? Is this system working? And if it is good, you got a good system in place. And if it's not, you need to start tweaking it and changing it. But it starts with that step 1 awareness. Step 2 is going to be about tweaking those bad habits, changing the bad to good, or just creating new good systems. And that leads us into step number 3. It's only a 3-step system. So step number 3 is going to piggyback off step number 2. And that's going to be dial in your system 100%. Make it automatic. Because when you make it automatic, that's how you know you're going to stick to it. But here's the thing. A lot of people have, step 3 locked in, but they have it locked in with the bad system. And that's what we need to change. Sometimes you might be on step 3, but we might need to take a step back to step 2. Okay, I'm dialed with the system, but if it's not working, I need to take a step back, tweak something, change something, and then dial this 100%. Make sure it's working for you rather than working against you. And that's what it is. The goal should be, how do I do this for the rest of my life? Not jump everything all at once, go in 100%. Start with 1%, build into 2, into 3, into 4. Work your way up to that 100%. Because like I said, those 3 pillars that we talked about, focus on that, and that's gonna account for 99% of who you are. And even me, I still have bad systems set in place. I'm aware of them. Step 1 is awareness, and then step 2 is tweaking, changing those bad habits and making them into the good. Now those 3 things that I talked about, it's simple. It's a simple 3-step process. I've seen insane results with this, and this doesn't just go for the nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle portions, even though those 3 things encapsulate everything that we're going to talk about. I'm going to talk about those 3 pillars in more of a future video, but if you just focus on those 3 and master those, like I said, using that 3-step approach that we talked about in this video, being aware, tweaking or changing or creating new good habits, and 3, dialing in those habits 100% until they become automatic. If you do those 3 with nutrition, with exercise, and with lifestyle, and you master those, you are going to become the best version of yourself. But the problem is that most people never master all 3. Most people never even master 1 of them. But I'm giving you the steps. I'm giving you the solution to the problem. And I guarantee you, if you try it, come back, leave a comment, and tell me if it worked or not. Because I've seen some crazy results in my life so far. And I guarantee you that you guys will too. Because these aren't some crazy, topics that I just figured out. These things have been around forever. But it's just people want to look for the newest and greatest thing. You can find everything with AI, but the 3 things is that people aren't happy anymore because they cannot master these 3 things. They don't have the discipline or the self-control. Now, if anything I talked about in this video brought you some type of value or resonated with you, I need you guys to drop a like. I need you guys to comment something. Let me know what you thought of the video. And I need you guys to subscribe. I gotta get that subscriber count up. And if you guys are interested in learning more on how you guys can lock in those 3 pillars, the nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle portions of your life, so that you can control 99% of who you are, become the master of your own life, hit the link in my description, book a call with me. I would love to talk to you guys, and we can get you to the best version of yourself. I'll catch you guys at the next one.